think I'm having an internal crisis about shoes, and not for the first time. Heyo guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Shay Quay for those of you who don't know, and we are back for another real-time unboxing and review video. Now today's video, what we're reviewing is what I think is a seriously underrated crepe, and this is a pair of Jordan 1s in that black and smoke grey colorway. Now throwback to a couple of years ago, these would have been a sellout, but they're actually still sitting on sneakers and a lot of other places if you do want to go ahead and pick these up. But enough with the chat, let's go ahead and get into this video. But before we do that, if you're enjoying this video or any of my others, make sure you do drop a like, a comment and subscribe. But let's get into it. Me and scissors do not have an affinity. I just brought them in here. Where are they? I think if one day this channel gets hella big, like we should do like a line of scissors, like that are like indestructible and cannot break and you can't glue them together or lose them. Like that would be a vibe. But I don't think anyone else has that same issue but me. But it would be a vibe. How do I cut this? It's like, what? Maybe it just needs a rip. Sometimes we all just need a good rip, you know what I mean? Damn. I mean, I'm saying damn, I'd already seen the box like 100 times on social media. But damn. Here we have the box then, and it's somewhat typical of a Jordan 1 box. We have that pull top lid, and we got that big Nike swoosh tick detailing on the top. Normal logos and branding around the side as normal. Slight little switch up, I guess, is that we do have it in this grey colourway, which I guess is a nod to the shoe itself. We've got that darker grey for the logos, and then a lighter grey for the box itself. We also do have a bit of a splatter effect going on all the way around the box. I'm not sure why that is, if I'm honest. It's just a bit of a flex. It doesn't really nod to what the shoe is at all. But hey, it's a nice little change. This is a personal pickup. So as always, I went ahead and grabbed myself a UK size 5. Let's go. Am I blown away? No. Are they nice? Yes. I feel like, that being said, I feel like it's a staple. It's a staple shoe. Like, it's just something about it. Let's get the other one out the box. No, they are nice. They are nice. Why is it a little bit creased on the side, bruv? Excuse me. Excuse me. Let's jump into some finer details, and as always, let's go ahead and start with this upper. Now, the upper is actually constructed of suede and leather, but suede is doing most of the heavy hitting here. Now, you're going to see those suede accents in that grey colourway, not only around by the toe box, but the eye stays, the back heel of the kick, up by the cuff, and even the swoosh tick detailings. The only real part of leather you're going to see is on this crispy white side panelings and toe box. I do think it makes a nice contrast though, so I don't know, the colorway is pretty sick here. If we want to go into the suede itself, there is some slight variations. We do have this darker suede, which is again doing the most, and then we do have that lighter grey suede up near by the cuff. The suede is weirdly smooth and rough at the same time. I think that's what makes it kind of a nice quality suede. So yeah, you are going to feel that when you run your fingers across it. This is pretty much a standard Jordan 1. There's not too much busyness going on this crepe. So yeah, let's get into it with the tongue department here. Normal tongue. Obviously, these don't come laced. Jordan 1s don't come laced, but we do have these white laces sitting in there. There are a spare pair of laces, so you can swap them out for the black if that's what you want to go ahead and do. We do have this woven tag at the top as normal with your Nike Air and tick. And this is kind of what weirdly called my name. Like just a little bit of contrast in that red. I don't know, it just did something for me, and that's kind of why I really like the shoe, which is a bit mad to like a shoe off a tag, but that's what we've got up here. Another thing to note, but I do think it's fairly obvious, up by the cuff we of course do have that Wings logo of your Air Jordan. It's white, it's slightly puffed out, it's nice, it's normal, do with that what you want. Let's come down to that midsole then, and it's pretty much, again, a standard midsole. It doesn't feel crispy white though. Like in contrast to like the white you've got up here, it's definitely not as bright. I wouldn't necessarily say it's aged, but it's just not pearly. It's just not gleaming, you know what I'm saying? So it is a little bit of an off color here. It goes into that sole that we know and love of a Jordan 1. You know, we've got that ball print. Ball print? Is it called a ball print? I'm calling it a ball print now. Target. It's one of them, innit? But we got that up here. We do have the Nike branding, all in black. I kind of, again, like the contrast. I think all the colours do work extremely well on this shoe. But it just feels like, I don't know, it feels like your standard one. Not that I'm hating. Now the stitching is very nicely matched on this shoe. On the, you know, the white parts, we've got the white stitching. On the grey, we've got the grey stitching. It's all been very much colour blocked down to a T. It's just, I don't know, it's just a casual one, but it's somehow still doing bits. I guess that leads us to the inside then, and we do have this inner in this black. It leads into the sole, which is a white sole with the Nike Air branding, kind of in a reddish orange. It feels a bit retro, but apart from that, it's kind of plain. Let's talk sizing then, and even though I actually haven't laced these up, I have slipped these on my feet, but I know I didn't need to. Jordan 1 sizing is pretty much of a standard. So if you're looking to pick up this pair or, you know, any Jordan 1 and you haven't before, no issues whatsoever. Go ahead and stay true to size. Gas rating time then, and what am I saying on these? I feel like I'm a little bit underwhelmed, but also not, because I expected it to be basic. That's kind of why I wanted this kick. It's doing bits and not doing bits at the same time. That's kind of why I liked it. It's going to go with so many different outfits, but I just don't want to hype it too much. I feel like I need to get some laces in there. So I'm giving it a 6. But if the laces go in and go mad, we've got room for improvement. Alright then guys, thanks for kicking it with me and making it to the end of the video and going through that little bit of the rundown on these Jordan 1 Black and Smoke Greys with me. As always, I love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions, so do make sure to drop them down below so I know what you're saying. Did you pick them up? Did you not? Are you happy that you can finally pick up Jordan 1s? Because let's be honest, a few years ago, I probably wouldn't have these in my hand right now. So it's proper mad. You know you can always come kick it with me on all the other social platforms that I appear. I don't know where I appear, but I will list them and they'll be in the description box, so do make sure you come and say hey. Last but not least, do not forget to subscribe, leave a like and a comment, because not only does it help you know what's coming out and what's hot and what to drop, but it also helps me to know what you guys are enjoying. So until the next one, peace, love, and I'm out. Oh my Jesus. I had like 20 minutes to film a video today. And I don't know if you've seen other of my videos in the past, but as you know, my videos do not take 20 minutes. It takes me 20 minutes. Do you know what I did? I lost the shoes. I was looking around my yard for ages for these shoes. Like, I came in to film. I was like, where did I put the shoes? Where did I put the shoes? But where did I put the shoes? I was going mental. Turns out I didn't even bring them up the stairs. They were just sat there, and I was looking in my room for 20 minutes. So you can imagine how hard it's been for me to record this in 20 minutes. Because I like them, but I like my monies more. That being said, I think I do like them though. Why do I hear people in my house? I might be dead. If this video gets posted, I'm not dead. Or I am dead and they're just bare techie and they've managed to edit a video and put it up. In which sense I'm kind of thankful. But also not, because they've killed me. I'm annoyed that there's a tiny little crease in this leather though. Like, you know you're a sneakerhead when you're like, I can see it though, bruv. It's like the sixth sense, like, I can see